According to Twitter.com, communist dictator Kim Jong-un is not in the greatest health. Due to complications related to being a fucking fat ass, the supreme leader of North Korea is supposedly either dead or brain dead. If the rumors do come out, he will end up being Kimberly Jonathan's successor. If we look at the official Kim Jong family tree, we can see a few potential heirs to Un's throne. First up, we have Kim Sul-song. Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Jong-il, is a dick who hooked up with 4 women besides his wife. Of his 5 children, Sul-song was the only one who was considered legitimate. Sul-song was also Kim Jong-il's favorite child. She functioned as a secretary for all 3 North Korean leaders and dabbles in both domestic politics and trade, making her a strong supreme leader candidate. Next, we have Kim Jong-nam, who has a literal 0% chance of taking power. Dude fucked shit up for himself. As the eldest son of Kim Jong-il, he was set to take power following the second leader's death. However, after forging a Dominican Republic passport to go to Tokyo Disneyland, Nam was passed over by his embarrassed father. Needless to say, Nam was salty. He blamed this decision on his reform ideas and moved to the Chinese city-state of Macau. This pissed off good old Kim Jong, who is believed to have ordered Nam's assassination in 2017. Rest in peace, Nam, and remember,
no John.
Now we're getting to Kimmy's full-blooded siblings. The first of the two was Kim Jong-un's older brother, Kim Jong-chol. Much like Nam, Chol was also in line to be North Korea's supreme leader. However, in another asshole move, Kim Jong-il effectively called Chol a pussy bitch and passed him over. As a result, Chol doesn't give a damn about politics. He just vibes on his guitar and travels to the occasional Eric Clapton concert. Finally, we have Kim Yo-jong, Kimmy's younger sister. She is extremely close to her older brother, functioning as his secretary. She also plays her own role in the North Korean government. She's more or less in charge of the Workers' Party propaganda. If Kim Kong-yoon really do be dead, she's the most likely successor. Not gonna lie, she's also kinda cute. It's worth noting that Kim Jong is a married man. He and his wife, former North Korean musician Ri Sol-ju, have had 3 children. However, though we have little information on the kids, we do know that they're way too young to hold any kind of power. So, there's a couple family members who could take the title of Supreme Leader, right? Well, it might not be that simple. Theoretically, if Kim Jong-un is still alive but in a vegetative state, he could remain in power. North Korean officials could form an oligarchy of sorts and just drag Kimmy's dying body out to public events, using him as a literal puppet leader. North Korean society's been fucked hard enough by propaganda that the population will believe pretty much anything. If the government makes up some bullshit story about Kim Jong-un attaining heaven, they could get away with not having a real dictator for a little bit. Of course, there's also the threat of a takeover. Someone could come into North Korea and boot out the entire Workers' Party. Many people would believe that China or even the United States would have the power to pull this off. However, there is one individual who has been mistakenly overlooked. Days before Kim Jong was reported dead, Low-Tier God posted a video in which he called out the possibly deceased dictator.
This is a fucking video to some fat fuck named Cookie.
This video came out right after Low-Tier God had reportedly lost to the Supreme Leader on stream.
I don't know how I was losing to that fucking whack-ass YOLO trash kinflip. There's no way, I don't give a fuck if I'm banned or not, there's no way in fuck I'm losing to a whack fuck. Oh my god, I can't believe I lost to that fucking sloppy ass kid. Oh my fucking god.
Being the motivated, determined, resilient, confident, and mentally untouchable individual he is, Low-Tier God and his followers, the Covenant, could likely translate their legitimate fighting game skill into real-life street fighting prowess, allowing them to easily infiltrate the country. The government would get that ass banned, and Low-Tier God will become the new supreme leader of North Korea. In my mind, the Low-Tier God takeover is the most likely outcome of this fiasco.
This will do me like 50 fucking million times!
How long do you think the Low-Tier God will remain in control of North Korea? Will he popularize the use of racial and transphobic slurs among North Koreans? Will Capcom unban him from tournaments under the threat of nuclear warfare? Let me know what you think in the comments. This is Mewtwo from Core Politics, signing off.